Welcome to learn more about SpotRM Plus, a brand new tool that will help you avoid the test substances that have issues regarding reactive metabolites. This expert database will be launched during the coming fall, and I will demonstrate here the functions of the program. The application runs on the Bioclipse platform as a plugin, and about these and other details you can read more on our home pages. What we want to demonstrate here today is how easily you can find A. The most obvious liabilities of your input structure regarding risk of forming reactive metabolites. B. The scientific background to that substructure presenting a potential risk. Now we will jump directly to first view, where we already have a drawn input structure, a potential test compound that we want to analyze regarding potential reactive metabolite liabilities. To run the analysis, I just press the Run button, and after a couple of seconds I get a list of potential weaknesses of the structure regarding reactive metabolites. A few alerts showing up here. When running an analysis, you automatically get the drugs in a database that have similarity to or share the substructure you have drawn. For now, we will not go into details regarding these extra features, which of course are useful. Now I want to see what having this particular alert means, so I press on it. The substructures that this alert represents is now highlighted on the input structure, and drugs that contain the alert are listed in this window, the property window in Bioclipse. Pressing another alert will likewise highlight the substructure, and another list of drugs appears here. The drugs are classified as red, green, yellow, or gray, and classification depends on an approximate judgment of how severe their adverse effects from reactive metabolites are. You can read more on classifications on the web pages. Now, I want to know more about this red drug, and by pressing the name, I get a structure here. Or for another, again here. Of course, I want to know more about the issues reported of these drugs that share the elapsed substructure with my planned test compound, since that certainly might affect my planning regarding choice of substance to make. This blue text, PDF, is a link, so I press it and I get a new view of what is called a monograph, which has a lot of details on the drug. In a monograph, you always have info of daily dose, links to more overviews on the internet, especially often to the NLM liver tox database, if the drug is found there. You have market status and what types of adverse events that has been observed, reported. Almost always hepatotoxicity is in the list. The major part of a monograph is a summary of what is known about the reactive metabolite mechanisms of the drug and its nearest analogs. Here you always get links to the primary literature. Please observe that many monographs have more than one page. In many cases, you also get links to other monographs within SpotRM with related content. Here, for example, I open up a new monograph. This creates a net of very useful cross-references. Just beware not to open up too many PDFs in one session, since this might slow the performance depending on your computer and depending on your setup of Adobe Acrobat. We have here another link called MIC, meaning Mechanism in Context, which leads to mini reviews of a particular mechanism. For example, metabolites having quinoid structures shown here. Other links in the list of drugs lead directly to a literature reference, but more often directly to the NLM liver tox database. Here's one example of loxapine being reviewed in that database. I want to show you now one more feature of SpotRM. By picking SpotRM in the menu, you get a search window where you can search text from the monographs. You can search in free format. For instance, we enter the term TINIB, T-I-N-I-B, which is the ending of many names of protein kinase inhibitors, which are mostly anti-cancer drugs. We obtain a table with the drugs in the database, with name and market status. As you see, there are more than a handful of these drugs, 10 to be exact. To get info on these, or any one of them, for example, gefitinib, I mark it and the name appears in the window below, and from there you go on as before to see the monograph and other info. This text search is a very convenient way to find out whether a particular drug that you are interested in is in the database. For example, is mibefredil a withdrawn drug in here? Yes, surprise it is, withdrawn in 1998. So with this I stop here, and we, the team, hope that you will start using this tool and you will find it useful. On the download pages you will soon find another video on practical advice about drawing structures and getting Bioclipse to work, and a few things more. Goodbye for now, and thank you for watching.